It's a growing trend across the country. States are considering requiring high school students to pass a citizenship test to graduate. A few weeks ago, we told you Arizona became the first state to pass a law requiring the test. Now, a freshman lawmaker in Michigan says that he wants a similar test here.
24-Hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin was in Lansing today to find out more about this idea to test students before they graduate.
Yeah, this is one that people will be talking about. I have no idea if it's actually going to come to fruition, but we were in Lansing today with Representative Pete Lucedo from Macomb County. He wants kids to prove that they know something about government. He told me today that knowing the fundamentals of how laws are made and how they impact lives, he believes, would encourage more people to vote, participate in the political process, and that, he says, is his goal.
The wheels have fallen off the system as it relates to understanding how important your rights are as well as your civic duties. It's a duty that you have to go vote for the people that you want to serve you. It's a duty you have to go ahead and be a part of the political process. That's what our government's about. That's why it means something to me and hopefully something to the families.
His plan would be to add a test to an existing requirement that already says students have to successfully complete a civics class. The bar would be, it appears to me, relatively low. A 10-question test, 6 of those answers would have to be correct. He says they should come from the same pool of questions that are used for the citizenship test. So how tough is that? Well, we pulled a few of those questions. There are a whole lot of them, by the way. But we've pulled some of those questions to give you an idea of the topics that students could be asking. Here's the first question. Which are the 3 branches of government? And then you have multiple choice. You see they're all coming up there. If anybody misses this, you have to take the test again. So what are your 3 branches? There you go. Legislative, executive, and judicial. Now we have another question, another example. And here it is. Who is considered the father of our country? Now, Brian and I talked about this one downstairs. You may have a bit of an issue with this one.
I'm going to ask all of the above.
For the purposes of this question, it's number 2, George Washington. Now, first of all, people are going to get interested. We started doing this in the newsroom today, and everybody said, well, I want to take the test.
Yeah.
I happen to know one producer, very bright producer, very accomplished, who missed one of the questions because they misread it. They read it too quickly. But beyond that, these questions are pretty simple.
Where are we can find the questions at
woodtv.com. Go there and you'll find a link to all of those questions. Get a chance to go through them and see what you think of those questions. And then the larger question of what happens here in the state of Michigan, as I said before, kind of up in the air. This hasn't even been drafted yet. I don't know what kind of response there's going to be. And part of the question will be political, because there is a question about how much testing mandated by Lansing that Republican legislators are going to want to go along with.
No,
even though they probably like the idea of this test, the question is how much do they want Lansing to drive the local curriculum?
That's a good point. It would seem to be conflicting with some of their viewpoints.
It does kind of goes counter to their concerns about Common Core and other things that we've heard about. I don't know if that comes up in the conversation or not, but it'll be one more issue we'll be watching.
Okay, we'll take the quiz in the meantime.
Okay, I want to see your score tomorrow.
Well, I think you've got a future as a game show host. Well done.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rick.
You bet.